Hi, Stony Health. This is a video instruction on how to make changes to your newly built website, stonyhealth.com. In order to manage or make changes to your website, you have to log into the back end of your site. To do so, you just have to type the full address of your website, www.stonyhealth.com /wp-admin, and then just press an enter, and this will take you to the back end of your website. This is the back end login screen. So website is built on a WordPress framework, which is a content management system. It's highly scalable. So for example, if you decide to add a functionality to your website in future, you can do so easily. You don't have to build another website from scratch. So let's log in. This is the enter your username and password. We will provide you the username and password in the handover document. Let's log in. So here's the back end, and the back end of the WordPress is known as dashboard. Dashboard is where the whole menu is. This is the menu on the left side here. This is what you will use to manage, to make changes to your website. So let's start with the home page. Just say, for example, this is the first picture. This is a slider, and you decide to change one of the slider or update them or delete them. You don't like one of the slider, and you said, okay, let's change it with another picture. So just go to the back end and click on the slides. So these are the slides, all these, slide number 1 till 7, that is sliding the front page here. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so that you can see the whole slide. So, just say if you decide to change slide number 1, which is the first image when you open your website, appears on the front page. So this is the first image. This is the first slide that appears on your front page. Let's go to the back. This is slide number 1. There are all the images here as well. You might not be able to see it because they're quite tiny. So in order to see it in more, a little bit bigger, you just click on slide here. And here you go, it's a little bit bigger now. Now we have a better idea as to what we are changing. Changing or updating or deleting or removing. So let's so just say if you wanted to update this slide and you want to change it with another image. So click on the image itself, and this will open up the media library. Media library is where everything, all the images that has been uploaded to your website resides. So if the new image is not uploaded here yet, then it should be in the computer. So you can upload the files from your computer by clicking here and then select file. So once you click on the select file, browse to the folder where you have saved those files. And just say in this case, this is the image that we would like to upload. So just click on the image and open. What this will do is upload the file, the image, to your website. Now I have done some before, and basically when you see the check mark here has been selected, that means this is the image that will be replaced with your current slide. And to set it up as current slide, make sure the image is selected, the check mark is selected, and then set feature image here, right here. Or you can change the image to other. So to select another image, you can just click on the image itself and it will be selected automatically for you. So just say we want to replace it with this image. So once we have selected it, just click on set featured image, and here you go. So the set featured image will become your main slider's first image, slide number 1. This change has not been implemented yet unless you click on update. Once you click on update, that will be the final changes. And before updating, you can always do preview changes. So let's see preview changes. Maybe this image will not see the dimension is not correct, so that's why it's not showing properly, but this is how it will look like. And you have to learn a little bit of tricks on how to change the dimensions of the images. So let's close this and go back again, and once we click on update, it will update your live site. So I'm not doing it now, but this is how you do it if you decide to update the image of a slide. So let's exit out from there and let's go back to the slides, and just say if you decide to delete one of the slide, just say slide number, let's add a slide first. You decide to add a slide, so you click on the add button here, add new, and then you click on the title, enter the title, slide number 8, just say, and you need to upload the featured image. So set featured, to upload the image, click on the set featured image, and then you can select one of the file, or you can upload it from the computer. Right, so let's say in this case we'll just select the same image again, or better this one, set featured image. And once you click on the set featured image, now what you can do, there are two options. You can save it as a draft first, and then if you decide to publish it, you can come back here and publish it, or you can directly publish it without saving it. It will be saved automatically then, but it will be published at the same time. But when you click on save as draft, what it will do is, if you go back to the slide, you'll see the slide number 8 is saved as a draft. So that means it's just a draft, it's not being published yet to the front end. So also the number 2 and number 3 are draft as well, so these are not published on the front page. So if you click on the slide number 8, you can also, again, you can preview the slide before updating it on the front page. So we need to change the dimension of the image, and changing dimension, cropping images, editing images requires some technical skills, or you can have you might have to learn a little bit of Photoshop, or little bit of how to do cropping and editing images. Okay, so that is how you change the front page slide. And we added the slide, we change the image, we are going to delete one of the slide now. So just say slide number 8, we don't need it, let's delete that. So to delete, just select here the check mark, and then drop down menu here, you click on move to trash, and then apply. There we go. So the slide has been deleted, so there are only 5 slides that are showing up in the front, and these 2 are still draft. You can delete them if you would like to. Okay, so that was how you change the slides, the main slide of the website. So just say if you decide to change this title here, or you decide to change the images here, and or content of this section, and update the content, or so any of this sections here. Well, to do so, let's go back to the back end again and we'll go to the pages. Pages are where all your pages are displayed. So home page, about us, services, news and events are all displayed here. So you can see about us, Head Start, community health program. So what we are looking for now to change is the home page. We are on home page, which is a front page as well. Let's go and say edit. Okay, so here we go. So what we need to do here is so just say if we want to change this one only, just simply go here and change. Once you hover over the writing or the heading, this green box will appear. What you have to do is you have to click on the pen element here. Click on the pen element, and there you go. You want to change the heading to something else. You want to make it bigger, you want to make it bold, you want to change the style, or color or anything, you can do so from here. So I'm not gonna change it, but this is how you do it. And then you said you want to change um, this image or this section itself. So let's go back again. What we have to do now is we go to the front-end editor. Front-end editor, which is a Visual Composer editor. And this will open up the page in a editing mode. And then what you do is you go to the section that you want to change, you click on the image here, and it will take you to that page where you want to edit. So this is the page that you want to edit. So to do so, just say edit page, and then it will allow you to edit the content of this page. There you go. You can see preschool for children aged 3 to 5 years old. Let's see. Oops. Preschool for children ages 3 to 5 years old. There you go. You want to change this or update this content, the text content here. Simply go to the back and hover over the area and click on the pen element here, and there you go. This is where it is. You can simply highlight it, delete it, as you do on the Word document. This is similar to Word document. It's easy to change. No special technical skill is needed for this. All right. You can change the heading. You can change the style of the font or add more text or whatsoever. Well, just to show you that this is going to work, let's do one. This is a temporary change. Now we added this line here. We want to make sure the changes got applied. So click on Save Changes and then update the page. So simply saving changes, you will not do anything. You have to update the page itself. Or you can, before doing that, you can see the preview changes. This will show you how it looks like before even applying the changes. So what did we do? We added this line here. This is a temporary change. Now this is exactly how it's going to look like on the live site once you click on update. So that's what we are not going to do that. We are not interested in changing the live site at the moment. We don't want to ruin anything or do any we don't want the visitors to be seeing that. So let's close this for now. Okay, so now you want to change the image, or the gallery, one of the gallery images, or the image here. So let's go back again, and here are the two images that are in the back end. Once you open the page, it shows the bus image, and if you see it from the front page or the main page in the section, you will see the pencils images. To change it, simply click on the pen element again, and there you see the two images there. There's an X mark here. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video in the red color. You click on it to delete the image or remove the image, and then you click on this plus sign to add more images. Similar terminology, similar way. You just click on the add button and then select any of the images that you would like to add, and then add images right here. So we're not going to add any image at the moment because we are not interested in changing anything, but that's how you do it. The selected images will be added there. So we can add one more here. See, this is how you select it or deselect it. Select it, deselect it. Okay, so I'm going to close this. Or if the image is not here, same thing. You go to the upload files, select files, add another image from your computer, and then open it. Cancel. I'm not changing anything, and I'm going to close this section. So this is how you change the image. And then if you want to know what's the size of this image so that you don't distort the page or anything, you can see the size here, 124 by 683. So usually this is a good idea to see what's the dimension of the images, and you make sure once you upload it, you have the proper dimension so that it doesn't distort the sections or the area of the page that you're uploading this image to, or the image will show up properly. Okay, so close this, and so we're not saving changes for the image. And this is how you change the text on almost every section of the front page, the main page. So you want to change this section. Similarly, you click on let's do one more actually. Let's close this one. The change will not be applied. Let's go to this section here, or maybe we'll go down to this section here. Click on this, and now you click on edit page again. Okay, same thing. You see the writing here, and you see the image over here. To change the image, simply click on the pen element, delete the image, or you want to add one more image, you just click on add image. And then once you have added the image, by selecting it from either the library or the upload files to the computer section, just set the image. Click on set image, then that will change that will actually remove this image and add the other image that you have selected, because there's only one image there. So I'm closing this. You want to change the section, the writing, you want to change it. So you just go hover over it again, over the section, click on the pen element, and it will present you with the whole thing, whole writing section. As you can see, from Monday to Friday, you can see it says open Monday to Friday, 34:30, and the whole section is here. Now, so we close this. This is how you change any section on the front page. I forgot to tell you how to change the media gallery at the bottom of the page. Let's go back. Let's go and open that section again, right here. And the media library or media gallery right here. Those pictures, if you want to change one of those or add more or change them, same thing. Go to the back end, same on the same section. You just go below, and here's the media library or media gallery grid, and click on the edit or pen element here again. These are the images. You can simply click on X to remove the images and add more images. Same thing, same concept as the other images. Alright, and then click on any of the image, and then you say add image right here. Okay, you're not doing that, but you can do so. You can remove any image by clicking on X, add more image by clicking on plus here, plus sign here. Close this section. So now you know how to change the main page sections and the headings and everything. So let's close this part as well. Close this one, leave, you don't want to change anything. Let's click this. Okay, so that was the main page. That's how you make changes to the main page. and I don't think there's much more here. Even the button itself, you can simply change the button as well. So let's say I forgot to show you the button. If you want to change the button text, and click on the section again, edit page, and then we go down to the media library, the gallery, and the button should be right. That's the media library. Oops. Button should be somewhere around here. I forgot where it was. I think it has to be a different setting maybe that we might be able to see a little bit later. Okay, I don't see the button here. We will visit this back about the button. I believe yes, I'll show you this in a bit. So that's how you make changes to the sections, to the slider, to the images, and to the headings and text of your front page. And basically, this is the idea with the whole. The concept is similar to the whole um, website itself. To make any changes, you apply the same terminology. Okay, we go back to the pages. We click on the form of front page again. Now we're done with the front page. Let's try a few other pages. So for example, if we are on about us page, and if you decide to change the image here or this writing here, one of the writings here, let's go back, go to the pages again, and we are on about us page now. So let's find the about us page, which is right here. Click on edit. Okay, so the Estonian Alberta nation comprised of 3 bands, as you can see this. This is the text that you need to change. You click on the pen element to change the text. And then you can also change the heading on this from right here. Alright, so this was a simple one. Sony Health Services. Let's see if this section is in a similar place. Yep, right here. So Stony Health Services is a federally funded organization. So let's click on the pen element to change. Stony Health Services is a federally funded organization whose mission is to safeguard and improve. So you can change this as well, and the heading of that section as well. So I'm not gonna go make any changes because this is as simple as you're writing on the Word document. So you can simply delete, add, modify text, change spelling, and once done, you click on the Save Changes. Once you click on the Save Changes, you make sure you click on the either preview the changes first before making the final update, or you can make the final update if you're sure everything is fine. And the, the slider on the left here, that's also sliding. You can change it from here as well. As you can see, all the images are here. You click on this one, you can change any of the image here or add and remove more images. Similar concept. Click on X to remove the image, click on plus sign to add more images, or click on the picture itself, I believe, or you can click on the picture itself. So I mistakenly deleted one picture from here. So let's see if it does make any difference. It shouldn't, because I didn't click on change, save changes. So I'm just going to simply close it like this, and let's see if you have any changes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 pictures are there. So that means you're fine. We didn't change anything. Okay. Let's close this one as well. So this is how you make changes to the About Us page. And the concept of changing the images and changing the text or changing the media library, media gallery, or the pictures gallery here is similar to similar with any other pages. And right here, so these sections right here, as you can see, Stony Health Services, you see all the bullet points here. To change them, you just keep scrolling down and you see all the links here that you can change. So these are all the links. Okay, so that you can see, like primary care, you can see the primary care is here. And then, so just say if you decide to change the link where it's going to link, primary care, you can change the link by clicking on the pencil element here. Hover over the link itself, or if you want to update the link itself, just simply delete this and then say test link. It's a new link, and we'll make it a link. To make it a link, click on the insert or edit link element here. After writing what you want to write it as, click on the insert or edit link here, and then you put the URL of the page where you want this link to go. A little bit technical, but if you are confident, then go ahead and make changes. You just need to, if you don't understand the links and hyperlinks, how does it work, you just have to do a little bit of work in it, but it's doable. So let's not save anything. I'm going to just close it like that, so it doesn't change anything. Okay, so that's this section here, and then we go down again to the picture gallery, click on the pencil element, and as you can see, all these pictures belong to this area here. You change those pictures easily. Okay, so close this, and that's the About Us page. And to be honest, all pages are almost similar. You don't need any, there's not much technical to do other pages, to change other pages. Making changes to other pages similar to this. So we say edit page, and here you are with all the sections. It says news is the title on this page right here. I should open this page in a window. So this is the news and events page. So news, as you can see, this is the title right here, the title, and that's the title. And then if you want to add the news, so just go to the link here, the pencil element. This section is where, as you can see, new facility opening. This is just a sample that we added here for you, so that you know how to so that you have an example to show. So new facility opening. Okay, hello, this is a new facility is opening. So this is just a sample to tell you this is how the page will look like, this is how the new section will look like. Forest fire, we just added this just to give you an idea how it will look like. And then when a visitor clicks on the link here, the heading here, it will open up and they can read the news here. So this is how the news section will work. And to add news or change news, you can simply click on the news itself and then click on the pen element again, and this is the heading of the news. So once you have added the heading, save changes, you have to add the content. So that's for the heading. The yellow one is for changing the heading. New facility opening. Want to change that? Click on the yellow box pencil element or pen element. And if you want to change the news content itself, the text itself, click on you hover over it and click on the green box pencil element or pen element. Hello, this is a news. So you simply add the news here. Hello, Stony Health is celebrating its native day, or anything related to any kind of programs. You can add here and change the heading. Okay, and then you click on save changes, and then you click on preview changes and then update. That's how the news will work. Similarly, event section will work exactly the same way. So click on the pencil element, yellow pencil element will change the heading, New Year celebration, New Year's far now. So you can change this to anything. Once the news is old, you can change it. And then kids event, um, add section. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to leave that news there but you want to add more sections or more news, you just click on add section. Simply click on add section, add, and there you go. The section has been added. Now click on the section itself to make any changes. Got it? Click on the section itself to make any changes, or to close it back. Section, change the heading of the section to another news. Save changes. There we go. The heading is there. Now you want to add the content. Click on the plus sign here. That's the first time you're doing it. Text block. We're doing the text block. There we go. So here it gives you even the example. Hey, I'm a text block. Click the edit button to change this text. Or so you click on this and just simply delete it and just say this is another news. Save changes. And this is another news, as you can see here. And if you were to preview the changes, you will see another news. In order to read the news, the user have to click it to open the news itself. This is another news. That's how it's gonna work. Alright. So that's and similarly events and reports will be changed the same way. So you can add or remove things in a similar manner. Okay, so that's how you deal with the news and events page. Career is a special page. We need to I'll come back to it. Before that, I'll go to the contacts page first. So just say if you need to update the email address from info to something else, or change the phone number or anything else, you can edit page. And there we go. Simply see the the section here, hover over it, click on the pen element, and you can see the email, the phone number. You can simply change it easily without any hassle. And this is the heading. The contact form itself is what we are using at the back end is a contact form 7. In order to change the fields in the contact form, you have to be a little bit of careful. It's a little bit of learning curve, but you can do so without any issues. But it's better to have a little bit of experience on the contact form because uh, people will be sending queries to your website through this contact form. So where is the page again? Go back. So I'm gonna open this in the window. So people will be sending queries to you through the contact form by writing the name, phone number, email, and writing the message, and then clicking on send. Once they click on send, you'll get an email at info@stonyhealth.com asking whatever the inquiry they have, and this is the map. Let's see, and then once you update the address, what will happen is the map itself, I believe, will automatically take that one. Let's see. So Google Map. Let's go and see our location. Okay, so this one is going to be a little bit tricky as well because what we are using is we are using an Google API. The Google API is important. You don't want to change this section because what will happen is it will disturb your map setting. Right now, the setting is correct. It's showing according to the address where you are, and you don't want to change that unless there's a change of address itself, like you guys move somewhere, which is highly unlikely, I believe, at the moment. But um, also involves a little bit of learning curve, so you don't want to disturb this section. Okay, so that's how you deal with the contact us page. Now let's go to the careers page. We have learned about almost everything, the services. Let's see, services, Aboriginal Head Start, why not? Okay, it's the same section, so we have learned how to change these sections, how to change the images of the on these sections. So we're not going to go over services. It's a similar concept. You click on services, click on any of the page here, and then click on edit page. And there we are. Everything's here, all the sections, the media gallery, and the images on the right side. So it's the same concept. Okay, let's go to the careers page now. For the careers page, we went above and beyond, and we did some extra work for you guys so that you can easily accept the sorry for this stonyhouse.com. So we went above and beyond in creating your career page. This will be a little bit of management task on how to do it. So all the jobs that you post will be available here. Um, and this is just your introduction to your post, your career page. What you have to do is, if you don't like this, what we did for you, you can simply go and say edit page and change the content, change the writing. This is what we did for you, and you can simply, sorry, click on the pencil element, and you can simply change things. Um, okay, let's see how to post a job. Close this. So you're on career page. Okay, so to post jobs, you have to go to the backend and go to this app here, apply online here, and just go to the settings. Okay, I guess we have to change this from Uno to something else. So I'll change it to info at, and you can change that email to any email that you think is suitable for accepting job applications. So this is the list of emails where you got the application alerts once somebody applied online. And so basically your page, your career page is ready to accept applications online. Right now there are no opportunities, but let's create one and see. Okay, this is the message the user will get once they click on submit the application. Um, and then these are the file types the user can attach with their application. So that includes PDF or Word document, resume, and then let's see. Let's go to the template. We don't need that. Application. We don't need that. Add types. Not needed. FAQs. Okay, so you have some instructions here too on how to create ad, how to um, or how to manage your apply online application, uh, apply online um, career page. So let's see. Um, we'll save this page. Did we save it? Save this page, and let's create a job. Let's see all ads first. Yeah. So you go to all ads. You create an ad. Just say you need a nurse or RN, registered nurse. Stony Health is looking for an RN, etc., etc. So basically that's where your ad will be. And then if you want to add media or any images, if you want to make it more fancy, you can do so. It depends on your on how much time you want to spend and all those kind of things. Now let's preview this. Okay, so we are on the career page. So this is how the job will look like. Okay, so just 1 second, I'm going through this first time as well. Let's see. Say Shelly is applying for the job at gmail.com and click on submit. He seems to be missing a file upload section. Submit. Format will submit. We get back to you very soon. Apply online. Okay. Let's go to the career page and see. Oh, I haven't published that yet. Let's publish the job. and see if it shows up on the career page. Okay, there seems to be an issue here. It's not showing up. The jobs are not showing up on the career page. So we'll have to fix this page, and we'll make a written instruction and submit it to you. There's something not set up properly right here, and we'll either make another video and submit it to you, or we'll write an instruction document on how to handle handle the career page, because the job that I've posted should show up here, and then when a person clicks on the job, it should you should be it should open another page, the job page itself, and the applicant should be able to apply by writing their name and email address, as well as uploading their resume. So at the moment it seems the resume uploading is not set up properly, and once someone apply online, you can always go and see applications on the back end here, and this is the job that you are seeing. You click on the job itself and see there is the applicant, and the applicant resume should be added here somewhere, and which we don't see at the moment. We'll fix that and send it to you. Like I said, we'll make another video to do this. So basically, after fixing the career page, we'll send you another video or a document. But other than that, everything else, I hope you understand how everything works in the back end. I did talk to Alan, the web host person, and they did confirm that they are taking regular backups of your site. You have to keep your for 1 whole year, we'll keep your website up to date, the backend, applying security patches and everything that's needed. And after that, you can either opt for a maintenance plan from us, or you can do it yourself. You just need to spend a little bit of time in learning that, and I'm sure Bo will be able to do this because he is an IT person. Other than that, if you have any other questions, you can simply email us, and we'll guide you on how to change certain sections. We'll give you 3 weeks to do that, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask us anything that you would like us to answer for you. Well, that's it, and I hope you will like your new website, and I hope you can give us some feedback on Google review, so that our ranking or our reviews can get better. All right, I'm closing this. I'm leaving.